at the 2013 National Education Reform Summit. I'm speaking with John Deberry, a Democratic representative from the state of Tennessee. Thanks for taking the time to speak with us.
Of course.
So can you tell us about why you're here?
Well, I've been involved with education reform for several years now, and have sponsored legislation on parent trigger, on vouchers, on school choice, and several other issues. Have been involved with charter schools and the creation of charter schools in the state of Tennessee. So this is a very good conference. I think Governor Bush has brought together the right mix of leaders and diverse opinions to this conference that make it, I think, one of the premier conferences in the country on education reform. So I have truly enjoyed myself.
So what are some of the things that you've learned during this conference that you're eager to put to use in Tennessee?
Well, I think we've talked about the nuts and bolts of school reform. It's not reinventing the wheel. It's basically making the child the primary recipient of what we're trying to do. That's breaking through the status quo, having a paradigm shift where we're more concerned about educating the children than we are about providing jobs. And we've always had great teachers in America. I know I had great teachers growing up, and I'm sure without a doubt that there are many, many, many great teachers across the country. But I think what has failed is the system, a system which more or less programs many of our children to fail, and many of our teachers to not do their best. And I think that what we're trying to do now is to change that system and to address that systemic error.
Well, so do you think that a lot of that blame lies with the teachers' unions?
Well, we can't lay out a blame in any one place. The unions, the politicians, the decision makers, the Board of Education could do nothing negative without apathy. And I think there has been apathy all across the board that has allowed the unions and others to make decisions that should have been made by citizens and parents and educators who care. And I think that, rather than simply saying that that's the simple problem, we know it's part of the problem, but the real problem is we've got to take control of our education system.
So how do we improve teacher quality?
I think we improve teacher quality the same way we improve anything, and that is accountability, to require that people do their jobs, that they do their jobs properly, that they earn their money, that they are properly prepared, and that the people that they impact and touch are positively changed by their teaching and by their influence and by their personalities. If that's not happening, then just as we would in any other job, move them out of the way because they're not doing the job.
Undercurrent under the surface makes the main